Hey guys, so during the break, Char was giving me a lot of crap about being so out of breath, and I'm here to tell you that has not changed, but we will persevere. We are down here to Friday's workout. You just finished all that odd object stuff with our buy-in. Now we're gonna go a little bit more CrossFit-y with our workout. So, right here, we got a 7-minute AMRAP of either a dumbbell, kettlebell, some kind of weighted power snatch, so that's that ground to overhead movement. Same weight, going for a thruster now, that's squat to press, and then same weight again, single arm overhead squat. Now that's gonna be a challenge in mobility for a lot of you, but we got your scalings. You're running through that 14, 14, 14 as many times as you can in 7 minutes. Then we're gonna take a little 3-minute break, and you're gonna do it again. Goal is to see if you can maintain those rounds and reps for 2 rounds, not just the first thing. Expect to see a little bit of fall off here, but you're looking at 14 minutes of throwing this weight around. It's gonna get real spicy real quick. That 3 minutes is gonna go by very quickly. Real quick, not to get you guys distracted, we do have our body weight options. We're gonna hit this at the very end. Just some broad jumps, air squats, and reverse lunges. Holding an odd object around the house again as you need. But we're gonna hit this at the end, but right now we're gonna focus on these movements. It's 7 minutes, so I want you guys to pick a weight that you can kind of hold on to. You want to be pushing for a little bit unbroken, at least for the first few rounds. That's obviously going to slow down a little bit. 7 minutes is going to feel like an eternity, but don't jump straight to the heaviest thing you got laying around and try to attack this. Definitely warm up and practice some of these movements. So we're going to get some of our gear over here. For demo purposes, I'm going to grab some of our lighter stuff. So there's our dumbbell, there's our kettlebell, and when talking about the snatch, these typically would be alternating, especially if they're dumbbell snatches. Dumbbell snatches have both heads on the ground, and just like we set up for the clean and the buy-in, you're going to hinge and you'll get your hand on that bell, but instead of going to shoulders, we are going ground to overhead. And like all of our dumbbell snatches, we switch, touch, back up, switch, touch, back up. Now, if you go kettlebell on this, this is one where you can touch if you want, but I am fine with kettlebell snatches where you get that hinge and punching through. And these, you may want to go 7 and 7, and that's gonna be okay. If you gotta watch, turn it around if it makes you a little uncomfortable, but using those hips and punching through. Hips and punching through. So 14 of each of them going ground to overhead. If by chance you have a medicine ball and you want to do a slam ball there, that's perfectly fine. Thruster, everybody's favorite. So the same concept, dumbbell, kettlebell, medicine ball, whatever. But these will obviously be single arm. So elbow up, you're in that nice front rack position, going squat to press, squat to press. Now with these, you can switch hands as needed. So if you want to do 7 and 7, that's fine. If you want to do 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way there, fine. If you go with a dumbbell, back of that bell on the shoulder, same concept, squat and press. If by chance you use a medicine ball for that, you can use both hands, put that head through at the top, full squat, full press. That's our thruster, single arm overhead squat. This is the tricky one, and this is the one that you guys are gonna have to play with. When you are warming up, you go through a general warm up and you start playing with these movements. Start light, and maybe even start with something or nothing in your hand. Seeing if you can squat properly with an arm overhead. So my people with your tight shoulders, definitely want to get into a door frame, open up those shoulders a little bit, even get in to a warrior squat, one hand on the foot, reaching up, getting that big twist. Getting some of these in your warm up will help that position. So we're gonna start with the dumbbell. You're gonna get it up overhead. This other arm can do whatever it needs to, but you're going to squat and keep that weight centered over your body. So it's a tough position and you'll feel it try to come down. You wanna fight, keeping this elbow locked out, driving straight up. Same concept with your kettlebell. holding that position. If you see that it's just doing this number and it's not working, I want you guys to take it to a front squat. Offset, so we have our goblet squat, but I want you guys to keep it on one side where you can still fight that balance into that front squat. So it's tough. You get a lot of mobility issues there. If you're using a med ball, you can throw it on one shoulder as well. So 14, 14, 14. Your power snatches with the dumbbell, you want to alternate like we normally do. Other than that, switching arms as needed through that. 7 minutes, rest 3 minutes, hit it again, another 7 minutes. Now real quick on the body weight one, this one's going to be simpler movements, but overall spicy. Broad jumps, hinging, jumping forward. Back and forth is going to be a good way to go on this. So just hinging, sticking that landing. 14 of those, 14 air squats, and then 14 on each leg, so that's 28 total, reverse lunges. So we did a lot of lunges yesterday, stepping forward. Now we're doing a lot of them back. We're gonna have real strong legs. And I said odd object as needed. So we find our lovely laundry detergent. You can hit that broad jump, you can hit that squat, and you can hit that lunge, all with your odd object as needed. So same concept on that, 7 minutes, 3 minute rest, 7 minutes again. That was a mouthful. I know these are a lot of weightlifting movements here, so be in contact with us. You guys have our phone number, you know how to reach us. Tag us on Instagram, CrossFit_TO, hashtag BuiltByCFTO. We're here for you. We want to get you guys through this, but we'd love to see what you guys can do with it. That's all I got for you. If you need us, hit us up. We're here for you. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon.